All right, guys, so Noah was calling my name from all this distance away, so I'm thinking he caught a fish. Where you at, dude? Holy shit! What a legend! I'm getting in. Fuck it, I'm just getting in. That's a good fish. I'm coming, don't worry, Dad. That's a good one, dude. Noah's first catch of the day. That's a good fish. That's a really good fish. I'd say that's at least a pound or 2 pounds.
Caught it on a chatterbait.
That is good. Anyway, guys, so this fish doesn't die. We're gonna go ahead and put him back. Would you like to do the honor, sir?
Drop him in.
Alrighty, here he goes. What a pretty color. Good fish, Noah, yay! Yeah, thank you, man. Big time. All right, you too, man. It was a good day for him. I just missed a bite, and now that entire worm is gone. Well, all these worms that he gave us are gonna be gone. How the fuck are you supposed to throw that without a waiter? Yeah, that seems slightly difficult. Yeah, but it's really lightweight, dude. Like, you cannot cast it. And it just flew off. God damn, I am pissed. This dude just caught 11 on this thing.
He laid this one down. He said, no, he's still fishable. That's what he told me.
Legend. Jeremiah's first fish on Teach a Man to Fish is a little bluegill. It's not a bad size either. It's a little bit smaller than your palm. That's a decent bluegill. It's awesome that you caught it on, look how tiny its mouth is, dude. And you caught it using this God grub worm. I think he called them cabot worms, something like that. Something worms. That little old man knows who he is.
Yeah. Because he'll probably go.
And there he goes. Pissed. Even this little fish, this little red eye, smacked that big grub. So let's get a size comparison. Look at how big that thing is compared to him. That's almost his entire body. Nice. Well, lads and gents, we found us the God spot. Oh, yep, he just missed a bite. Guarantee there's a fish on that right now smacking it.
Yeah, there is. I see it.
It's gonna be really hard to see because these are really tiny fish, but I will catch this. That's coming in right in the danger zone. They've literally hit this every time we've put it in this. Is your worm gone? And we gotta go all the way back to the spot for that? Bro, they are ripping this worm, and I've yet to catch a fish. I don't even know what kind of fish those are. Literally everything is hitting this. I'm dedicated to this cause. I will catch a fish from right here. They have fucked this poor little thing. A fish will be caught on this. Holy shit, I was just saying that. Let's go. And that's not a bad fish. That's a nice little red eye. Check her out. First fish for me of the day. And it just pops right out. Let's get a good look at it. Nice little red eye. Pretty little fish. He's about the size of my palm. So, he's a decent fish. But we're gonna go ahead and release him and see if we can catch some more out of this little God spot. Bye, little guy. Nice. Easy. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the first fish I've caught on the Chest Mount GoPro. Can we please get a like for this? See if we can go back to back. That's a no. I didn't even realize I had that fish on. I'm not even gonna lie. Holy shit. Well, oh my God, this is a tiny one. I don't even know what kind of fish this is. What is this? Is this a carp? Is this thing a freaking carp? I'm gonna try to save you, buddy. You're gonna have to stop doing that. There he goes. I'll see if I can pick him up if we can get a good look at him. Oh. And just like that, he was out of my hands. Wow, what was that thing? This guy wasn't kidding. These worms do the trick on literally anything in here. My second fish on this worm, and I have no idea what kind of fish that was. That was crazy. We caught another one. This is the God spot. Even if they are tiny, I will take them. Boys, let's go. Take a look at this bad girl. Let me get my chest mount on. I would say this thing is at least a pound or two, but I would love to get a chest mount shot of this guy, but I need to get him back in the water, otherwise he's not gonna make it. But we can watch him swim away. He fucking flattered the camera. So I catch fish a day, and I say, match or better. And what does he do? 30 minutes later. Oh!
Fucking slippery, dude. I don't want to get barred.
Little swim shad,
No, not even.
chick hairs on it, and
Oh, it fucking barred me. I don't want to get barred.
Nice little fish though. And there he goes. Zoom! All right, guys, so we're standing next to this waterfall. I'm gonna be casting into these rapids. I was standing there, if you can see right there, where that log is sticking up. That's where I was standing last time I caught a fish here. So I'm gonna cast into these rapids and see what we can get. Yep, let's go. That's one right there. Oh, it just got off. It just got off. That was a decent one too. I'm gonna cast back into that same spot. It hit it right there in this eddy. I'll point it out with the rod. If you can look right there, if there's a little bit slower moving water, that's where it hit right there. So I'm gonna try to cast back and bring it back through that. Honestly, when it hit, I didn't even think that it was actually hitting. I thought it was a rock that was dragging the bottom. That was crazy. Oh, that was right in front of me. Holy shit, that thing, I couldn't even see it. Bro, these fish need to calm down. The water conditions are really good right now though. It's very clear. So I'm really not surprised we're getting so many hits with smallmouth. Smallmouth love clear, I can't talk, but smallmouth love clear water with rocky bottom. So this is the perfect conditions for them. I'm literally standing next to this waterfall and that thing hit right next to me and had no idea I was here. Move to right here so I can see a little better. There we go. And I'm dragging it across deeper pockets. So if there's anyone sitting down in the bottom, waiting for something to come above it, it's gonna see this and come and smack it. See a bunch of little bait fish chasing it. All right, we'll give it about 5 more casts and then we're moving on. There we go. I think I got a fish on, guys. Yep, I do. Little red eye smacking the thing today. No, you are not gonna spine me. Oh, I hooked it through the side of the mouth. Decent red eye though. I'm gonna move over here to the dry land so I can get this hook out. Oh, he choked this thing. Decent little red eye. It's about the same size as the red eye I caught last time. Nice little fish though. So he doesn't die though. I'm gonna take him back in and put him in the rapid. And there he goes. That was awesome. Well guys, it is a new day. And today I'm trying out some new toys that not only I got at Walmart, but I got at Bass Pro. So the new toys are pretty cool. Not gonna lie. A lot of them are lures. Actually, I'll just go ahead and say I have 5 new toys that we're gonna try out today. We're at least gonna throw on at least the blue and black chatterbait that I have. And if we catch a fish, we're gonna get to try out my new scale. I know a lot of you guys are probably like, well, Logan, you're supposed to be like a fishing YouTuber now. So yeah, I guess I'm a fisherman now. I guess I'm a fishing channel now. But I thought that if I was actually gonna get serious about this, I might as well go ahead and get a scale. That way I could weigh the fish and be able to put those in the clickbaity titles, all that kind of stuff. So let's go ahead and look at the new toys. Here is the new scale. I'm really excited to use this thing. It's got a clamp on it. It's a really nice scale. I actually got it for $20. It's not too bad. Honestly, really wish I would have had this thing yesterday when I caught that god toad of a fish. But here's probably what I am most excited to use today. I actually just lost my swim shad. It got hung and I walked all the way across this river, all the way to over there, and it broke off. But at least that gives me an excuse to try this god black and blue chatterbait with a little bit of jig hairs on it. I'm really excited to see what it does. So let's go ahead and rig her up and see what we can get. All right, so I know it's a little bit across the river, but if you look over there, you can see a little bit of that rock wall that's poking out. I'm gonna try to cast up and against that. Oh, that was perfect. Too bad it's wrapped around. No. Oh no, that was my first cast. That literally wrapped around the log right over there. It bounced off of that rock and is now wrapped around that log. Fishing is big gay sometimes, let me tell you. Don't want to lose this. I literally just put it on. Don't want to scare these fish that are in here either though. Oh, this is stupid. Oh, I'm about to be pissed. This is the second time I've been hung. I mean, I've been hung all my life, but I know you guys can't see me, but I'm literally walking across this like Vietnam style with Forrest Gump. At least you will get an up close and personal look at this rock wall I'm going to. Holy shit, it's deep right here. And this current just picked up. Oh, I just peed. This is fucking retarded. I said, if I get hung up again, I'm just breaking it off. But because it's this fucking chatterbait, I have to go over here and get this shit off. What is going on? What is this shit? You know what? I kind of welcome a cottonmouth right now. Just fucking end me, please. It is wrapped. It is literally wrapped around this thing, and I'm hung on thorns now. I'm gonna have to fucking go back across this. Yeah, all that just to get it off of that one little piece. Well, guys, I decided to leave the little honey hole I had, and I came to a completely different spot. It's a little bit further down the river. It's a couple miles down the same exact river. Caught 2 fish, but wasn't recording on the GoPro. So I'm just casting into this area, getting a few bites every now and then. Literally as soon as I first cast. Let's go. Let's get this sucker in here. Oh, it's a good little smallie. Not too shabby. Literally as soon as I was talking about that. Let's take a look at our little guy here. He's not too big. He's a decent size. He's a little bit under a foot, I'd say. Maybe a little bit. But we want something that's a little bit bigger. We want to be able to test out our scale. We don't want something that'll break the scale, but we do want to break in the scale itself. So we're going to go ahead and put this guy back. The reason they're hitting so much in that area is because there is a pole down in the water. I'm going to try to point it out on the GoPro with my rod itself. If you look, there's a pole that goes down into the water. I've actually stood on top of it before, fell off of it, and now have a scar because of it. So I no longer get on top of it, but I do know that there are a lot of that sit around that area. So I'm just going to keep casting into that area and see if we can get some more. Before I turn the GoPro on, actually, I did miss like 2 or 3 bites in this same area. So I'm casting just right over top of it and bringing it over it. All right, guys, I am at the next spot. I found this spot on Google Maps, and I'm actually wanting to do a Google Maps exclusive challenge video. So if you guys are interested in seeing that, be sure to let me know down in the comments. This place looks amazing though. You can see it behind me. I'll go ahead and show you like a little panoramic right here. It looks amazing. There's so many rock walls. It's really clear. It drops off into deep pits. I really cannot wait to fish this. So enough talking. Let's start casting. All right, so here's the game plan. I'm gonna stand right about here. I'm standing almost halfway across the river. And what I'm gonna do is cast into all these little corners and let it sink to the bottom. And then I'm gonna start reeling it as soon as I feel it hit the bottom. And anything that's sitting up against that wall should hit this. I have cast it a few times, not against this rock wall yet. However, oh my God, send it. However, if there's anything toad worthy, you know it's gonna be sitting over there. This water is so clear, it's insane. This spot is amazing. I can't believe I hadn't seen this spot before. That's a God cast. Yeah. That's where I thought he'd be. Hopefully this guy is one for the scales. Oh, he's putting up a fight. This is a good one. He's coming to me now. Oh yeah, that's a decent one. Oh. That was a good one. That was at least a pound. I'm confident in that, but on the bright side, we know there's fish here. Well, I lost my shad about 10 minutes ago, and I decided to switch to my chatterbait. And boy, did this guy choke it. My little red eye choked on this bad girl. These red eye are all about the same size, all about the size of my palm, but here's a nice little fight. I'm gonna go ahead. See you later, buddy. Awesome. That was my first catch on a chatterbait ever, actually, so that was really cool. I just caught the chunkiest red eye I've ever seen. I'm gonna put this camera in the chest mount and hold this guy up and let you guys see how big he actually is. First things first, I gotta get the hook off of this sucker. Boys, that red eye is chunky. Look at that bad girl. Okay, compared to all the other red eye, I'll go ahead and put a side-by-side comparison right here. Okay, look how big this thing is compared to that. This thing is huge. Look at my palm in both videos. Look at how insane that is. This guy is huge. All right, I'm gonna put him back so he doesn't die. Man, that was a chunky red eye. Good start to the day. Actually, I gotta send a picture. This is a match or better kind of red eye. And there he goes. Oh, he's upside down. Held his mouth open. I'm gonna make sure he's okay. And there he goes, as soon as I said that. Awesome, what a start to the day. All right, so I walked all the way up this creek just to find some fish. Haven't seen any yet, but look at this awesome view. This is awesome. Let's get here's a thumbnail right here. Let's cast up in there and see if we can actually get a fish. Literally the only place a fish would be is in that pocket right there. No, there's a little tiny fish in that. Oh my God, I don't know if you guys saw that. It was smacking this thing. I don't think I will catch any fish here, but man, this is awesome. What a view. Honestly, I didn't know you could walk all the way up to this waterfall. I figured you could, but I thought I would try it. I knew this waterfall was here. The only thing is the water is really, really shallow. I mean, even walking the whole way up here was incredibly shallow. So I'll give it about 2 more casts. If nothing hits out of there, there's definitely nothing in there. Well, no fish, but awesome view. Ladies and gentlemen, match our fucking better. Let's go.
I think the battery just died.
Did it really? Take a look at this fucking toad, boys. That is probably The biggest smallmouth I've ever caught in my life. That cannot be right. It says a pound. Are you kidding me? This thing is huge. She is a little under 2 pounds. She's literally an ounce under 2 pounds. That is a fish if I've ever seen one. Look at that. Okay, we gotta get a nice close-up and some pictures. Let's fucking go. Match or better, boys. All right, we're gonna get a nice release video of this guy. Oh, what a pretty fish. What a fish. Man, look at how long he is. Oh, what a toad.
At least 4 pounds.
And there he goes. What a fucking toad. Let's go.